From coast to coast and around the world, you're listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Misfits, coming to you from the Tower of Power. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to WDJY, Radio Fairfax, and, of course, Yerg's Radio, yergsradio.com. It seems like we already have some people in the chat. Great. Can't wait to chat with you. Let's see. I got Miss Cheyenne hiding back here. Yes, dear.
You're gonna make me regret that. God.
Andy just messaged and said he's not coming on tonight. I'm sorry. So
he's rescuing a cat out of a tree. So
yeah, that's his story, and he's sticking with it. So I don't know. I don't know why he's not here tonight. So maybe he's doing Brenda's show tonight. I don't know. I guess I need to turn that noise off, don't I?
Well, they finally unchained me from my my desk at work, so I'm here.
Yeah,
You're
what
welcome.
Was that?
Dealing with a bunch of nerdy ass men in a dark room for 12 hours. So
sounds kind of kinky to me.
Well, if it has its potential to be, if they all weren't nerding out about Call of Duty and Farm Simulator. So,
oh, okay.
And everybody also nerding out about men acting like a bunch of high school age girls swapping their pipe weed with each other.
Okay, yeah. You're going to have to explain that. I don't know that I understand.
Because I got I feel like that would have been a little bit better, but no. So I am the only full-time woman that works there.
Oh.
And the only one that works on night shift. And I find out on my first day that the guys that I work with and the cops are apparently all a bunch of like pipe smoking snobs. So like my first day, my boss is like, "You don't have a problem with cops, do you?" And I was like,
only on days that end in Y.
Would I be here if I did? If you could call it that. You could call it an insane asylum. But he goes, because they're in and out of here pretty frequently, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't care. Well, so I'm sitting over at my desk, and all of a sudden a horde of like 8 cops comes in and just sits at the front of where our little stations are. And I'm like, there's nothing cool going on here. What? They're all a bunch of fucking nerds. They're all a bunch of nerds. And then, like, 2 or 3 of them will come out. A couple of them will, they'll leave, then come back in. And one of them comes running up to my boss's desk with he's got these little silver tins, and they are swapping pipe tobacco with each other. And I'm like,
okay.
What have I walked into here? It was very evident from first walking in. I was like, okay, I can just be myself with they're just as weird as I am. It's fine. And but then I was like, oh, okay, these are a bunch of and considering I work with them, I do feel that it is appropriate for me to say this. All of Nicholas County's cops look exactly alike.
Interesting.
They all have no hair and a porn stash.
Oh, they say your mic is popping and I can hardly hear you. So I don't know. Well,
Dusty here.
I don't know what it is. Well, cops are a weird breed. They kind of do their own thing and then they stick together at the same time. So who knows? But it's the first pipe.
I thought it was very funny that they're just all a bunch of dorks. Like I said, I had my head laying down on my desk, and we had gotten into a big 2-hour conversation of all of us talking about movies and stuff. And before I had gotten into the middle of it, I had my head down on my desk, and dude was like, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I just don't like Michael Keaton's Batman.
No.
And I've got my head like this on my desk, and I was just like, you effing. and then I like stuck my head up, and they were just like, and my boss looks over and is like, she's not wrong.
How many of y'all are in the same room?
4 of us.
Okay. I guess you man the phones and somebody else does the dispatch, or?
So there is one who takes care of all the calls from the cops that come in to like look stuff up. One person answers the phone and types the stuff into the computer, and while they're doing that, somebody else is getting in contact with dispatch to let them know what's going on. And then usually that same person is also responding to dispatch when like they say they're en route and they're there or whatever.
Yeah, you're really popping.
It's probably Wendell. Hold on, let me look at something.
Yeah. They're a different breed, but they're not all trained to hate everybody. I like a few cops, so I've got quite a few friends that are in law enforcement. So, and dispatch is a how do I put this? You have to be a special person to put up with the craziness because you've got the whoa. I hear myself now. We have the people calling in, and you get the radio going on, and then it's just mayhem. So
any better?
Talk a little bit longer.
Is this sounding better now?
No, it's about the same. But yeah. And then there's other moments where you go from absolute sheer boredom to all of a sudden you are running like a cheetah down the middle of the street naked. So yeah, it moments of intense boredom followed by sheer moments of intense terror. So
thankfully we haven't had too much of that. I think the most exciting was the dude calling about the porn the other day. And then before I left yesterday morning, somebody was potentially having a stroke. So
do y'all give pre-arrival medical instructions?
Depending.
Well, it's an unpopular opinion, but yeah, things did change a few years ago. So, but as long as there's law on the street, that's all that matters. And for the most part, people are good.
I'm the law around here, boy.
So, but and you get some
they're chill. So
yeah, well, you'll develop a good relationship with them because when they're out there, y'all are their voice of what's going on in their ears. So, and then when they're needing something, you're getting it for them. So It's the same with fire. Fire, we're a little bit different. We're weird to start with, especially the EMS side. So it's, well, you got to be a little bit nuts to run into a burning building, but it's fun. So.
Well, and I was also told that apparently nobody hates firefighters worse than other firefighters.
It depends. Career hates volunteer. Volunteer hates career. So, but on a house fire, we all come together, do the job. We may complain about, they do stuff stupid or wrong, but everybody goes home at the end of the day. So, and we're not afraid to call them out if it's something stupid.
Yeah. There's only the one cop there that I could tell you his name because he was so weird. Because he walks in and he walks right up to me and he's just standing at the side of my desk while I'm trying to do notes, and he's like, "So you're the new girl?" And I was like, "No, that's my name is New Girl." And he's just like,
"That's not funny."
"Well, I'm so and so," and I was like, "Nice to meet you." And it was like he was waiting for me to tell him my name, and I was like, "I'm New Girl." So, and he's like, "You're actually taking notes?" And I was like, "How?" How do you expect me to pass all of this if I don't take notes? And he's like, "Oh, well." Like, I'm busy. No, I don't. I'm sorry. It's much less cute. They haven't let me bring a set of antlers to add to it yet. Give it time.
They make y'all wear uniforms?
No, so that's even funnier of a story. So I showed up for my first day. The lady had said, just dress work appropriate. So I wore my nice little black dress pants, and I had like a solid black t-shirt that I wore with my jacket from Thin Line. And I walk in and I sit down and everything. I hadn't really seen what the other two were wearing. But the one dude gets up and I was like, that mother is wearing sweatpants. Why am I dressed up and that is wearing sweatpants? So I was like, son of a... So then I start kind of noticing, I'm looking at the other guy and I was like, that dude is wearing a Dungeons and Dragons hoodie. And I'm like, you're just wearing... I was like, dang it, HR.
HR has no clue what's going on.
Yeah, so needless to say, I was in leggings and a sweatshirt the next day, and I've lived in sweatpants after that. Because I was pretty sure they were trying to freeze me to death. Because like on my little dress pants, between the top of the pants and my ankle, there's like that much of space where you can see. And I'm like, ooh. Oh my God. Do we have a heater in here somewhere? So I've lived in a hoodie, my sweatpants, and my heated blanket comes with me every day now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're comfortable now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. That's what counts.
Mm-hmm. And the job gets done. So, and I'm also comfortable if I get to nap. So.
Oh, we were never allowed to nap. Of course, it was never too slow. So.
Yeah, there will be like. Typically, it seems like, so I get there because night shift starts at 7. The first 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours is where the excitement happens. And then you might get like 6 hours of nothing.
Wow.
And then typically around 1 or 2 in the morning is when something might start up again. So they all have their laptops there, playing their games on their laptops. One of the other dude is always playing TikToks on his phone, so we're all commenting on the TikToks. So I'm over there either writing or playing on my DS or looking through TikToks and stuff. Like, I was sitting there working on some of my writing, and my boss walks up and he's like, "That's not notes, is it?" And I was like, "No, this is my off time from work. This is my on work, off work time." He's like, you don't have to write everything down. I was like, "That's not this. Kindly go away." Like, trying to cover everything up. I'm like, get out of my space.
How many officers do you have?
Too many.
Well, I guess that's good.
I only know I could point out the 2 youngest ones because they're the ones that are always hanging out together and hanging out in there with us. And then the weird one who is the only one whose name I know. And then there are so many other ones because normally they'll come knocking on the door and I'm just keeping my head down and whatever I'm doing, I'm not looking up. It could be one person talking the whole time, and I'm pretty sure it's all of them.
Oh, well. Well, as long as you like it and you like them, that's what counts.
And the sheet that's like we've got like 3 things that have like all the phone numbers on everything. And I was actually looking at it, and the list of all of their names is like so there's a lot.
Now, are you assigned to a shift permanently, or do you rotate, or how's that work?
I think I am assigned to my particular group permanently. I don't know if we are just night shift. Because on my first day, my boss was like, "Yeah, so we're called the quiet ones because we don't really talk. And when day shift comes in, they'll come and flick on the light. But as soon as we come in for night shift, we flick off the light."
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, this is fine. As long as if you're listening to something, you don't mind my random comments on it, because we all like watch some of the same stuff on TikTok. So me and my boss were at swapped desks, and he was listening to one, and I'm just over looking up stuff on my computer, and I was like, "Are they talking about a cuckold?" And he's like, "Yeah." So it'll just be random comments where I'll just be listening to what the other guy that listens to his TikToks all the time will just be making random comments about what he's watching. And I just turned over and was just like, "Are they talking? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought."
So you work 7 at night till 7 in the morning? Ooh, those are long days.
It really doesn't feel that long, but I'll tell you, it has got my sense of time effed all the heck.
Yes.
Because now I'm basically working what would be a normal week's worth of work for me in 3 days. So I'm like, I don't know what day it is.
Well, you get overtime then.
Well, and I accidentally told somebody that it was 1 in the morning when it was 11 at night. And I had went all day thinking, I was like, "Oh, well, it's almost 2. We'll be out of here in a couple hours." And then my boss was like, "What time is it?" And I looked up on the thing up on the wall, and I was like, "Oh no." Oh no. But yeah, that first day, and that was my first time working a night shift ever, and my first time working a 12-hour shift, and it felt like it went by like that.
That's good.
This is the 911 dispatch center.
Yeah. Well,
which I said I hope to, at the point whenever I am moved over to answering the calls and not just like doing the dispatching part, that maybe I can be like the one on night shift that sounds a little bit more pleasant.
Yeah, by the time you get over there, you won't. So you're learning to use the radios and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thursday night into Friday was, he gave me my headset and I had the little thing that was hooked to my, my sweatshirt that it's connected into. Whereas he could have left me at the same station I was at before, because like me and him basically just swapped, because there is a mic right there at that desk that does the same thing as the headset, but yeah, it is very laid back. Everybody has been really cool.
Good.
I had a couple friends that were like, well, you can come talk when you need to vent. And I was like, well, I haven't been through anything tragic yet. So, so we're good. Yeah, we're good. I'm pretty sure I will tell everyone that I know ever about that porn story, though. That was...
It's called Google.
Yep. Just hear Kenny go, 911, where is your emergency? What?
You said what?
And so as he's typing up everything, I'm like clicking on the screen to look at it. And I was like,
how do I dispatch
Kenny,
this?
I was like, Kenny, tell him those are pop-ups. Tell him to pick one site and stick to it and quit clicking on so many different videos. And thankfully, I wasn't at the point yet where he had let me start dispatching stuff. So we're all looking at the other guy going, so how are you going to tell him? He did it very eloquently. I will tell him that. It was very demure. It was very mindful. But then getting the getting the phone call back from the cop, he was like, well, no, I didn't take the call. No, I don't know. Would you? Yes, you have to call him.
Something called Geek Squad.
It depends, because there is a regular phone ring for the non-emergency number and then a different phone ring for someone calling 911. And this gentleman actively called 911 because porn was showing up on his computer. And he was worried he might have been getting scammed.
Well, then.
3 phone calls later, and he was then yelling at Kenny that it was his fault. Because Kenny's looking at it, and I was like, it's going to be the same dude, man. And he's like, yeah, I know. And he picks it up, and he doesn't even get everything out. And he's like, man, I don't know anything about computers. I did not put the porn on your computer.
What the holy hell are you screaming about?
People, it's 9/11.
Oh, it was pretty great. But no, I feel like more than anything, it's not everybody gets really serious. It's everybody gets really quiet.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah.
Because
what's going on?
Well, it's listening, and then because it's basically how it goes right now is my boss is listening to Kenny. I'm listening to my boss for when he actively sends out the tone for dispatch. So then I'm waiting for them to come in over the radio so that I can then relay everything and blah, 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 blah.
Interesting.
Somebody call 911.
Yeah.
I said, I'm hopefully maybe once I get over to that point, I'm not just 911, what's your emergency?
You fat, bloated idiot!
And I looked at my boss and I was like, I kind of feel like if you answered the phone whenever I would call 911, I would probably be like, I'm going to call back and I want you to tell me that with a smile. He's like, what is it that bad? I was like, yeah, you sound like you're really not happy to be here.
Well, is he? Is he unhappy to be there?
He is frustrated right now with the schedule because come next month, I've got like 3 days that I'll be down in Dunbar for weapons training.
Oh, you get to play with guns.
Is it do I actually get to play with guns? Because weapons is in all caps. So I'm wondering if weapons stands for something.
Not that I know of, but it's been a while since I've been in a comm center. You all handle the officers' firearms at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Because some centers, as they're going into the jail, they have to secure their weapon and they'll pass them through a drawer and then you put them up and lock them in a...
No,
like
what was really funny is that the younger ones have since brought in some of their weapons from home to show off to each other.
Oh,
So
yeah.
here my boss is pulling like what looked like a Civil War era sword out of his backpack. And I'm like, what? I was like, I don't think it could get weirder at this point.
I think it is, actually. I'm not 100%, but it should be. I try to. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's really gotten to the point where I'm just like, okay. Because one of them got mad at my boss, and he's like, because it's just my boss is the only one that you have the phone number though. It's 911.
That's correct. Don't forget it.
We can send you the link to a really good book if you need help. But my boss is the only one that actively calls me by my name. So the one other guy is like, hey new girl, did he tell you about the time he effed his sister?
What?
He got really mad at him about something, and I was just like, no, I do believe he forgot to tell me about that one. Or did he tell you about that time where he effed my sister? I was like, no, I would love to know the details.
Chris, I would take that under serious consideration. Yes, because once she's had weapons training, she'll know 100 different ways to kill you. So
with my bare hands.
Well, yeah. I don't think you're going to get. I don't think you're going to get certified with firing the weapons, but you'll probably get weapons familiarization. So I mean, each center is a little bit different. Are you run by police, or are you run by? Who are you run by? Or are you totally separate?
How would I know that?
Well, I mean, some places are a 911 dispatch communications center, which is separate from the police department. Others are dispatched by the sheriff's department or the police department. And then
I think it's separate.
Okay. For funding, it probably has. But
yeah, I would say so.
But yeah, and yeah, you'll get all kinds of
I'll let you know, Chris.
You'll get all kinds of trainings about when to run, when to hide, when to fight back, when to shoot. So
Well, I'm already like working on the FEMA training, which I guess helps us get grants to pay for stuff. So
the beloved ISO 700, 200, 800. Yes, yes, yes.
300-400. I don't know. I have a list of them.
Yeah. You got your FEMA number. Yep.
And I'm wanting to gouge my eyes out.
Yes. They're pure bliss. So, and anybody can take them. Actually, it's free to the public.
Yeah, they're free.
Yeah. So
I think the only one that isn't is another one I have written down because I was like, just tell me what numbers I need and I'll look them up.
Yeah, I had them many years ago. So it was 700. I had 200, 700, 800. I got all the fire ones. I got a couple for locations. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. So, but then you'll get the command ones if they use that system there. I don't know how fire does.
Well, so this system we're actually going to be transferring from because whenever I went in for my last interview, the lady brought me over and she's like, well, this is going to be where we're going to be come next month. Because that's when I made the joke. There was a chain on the floor and I was like, oh, so is this to keep me to my desk? Because she's like, yeah, because you're gonna think we're working in the trenches over there. And yeah, it's a little rough. You can tell that women don't regularly work there.
Well,
but they were kind enough to be like, hey, well, you can use this bathroom, but if you want more privacy, you can go down the hall and up the elevator to that one. And I was like, why? It can't be. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's bad.
yeah. A bunch of guys. Yeah. Yep, it is.
Just tiny little stall with the urinal right up against it. And I'm like,
I could use it as a purse holder. So
I'm just like, going to the bathroom. Give me a minute. Because there is a main door to the bathroom that you can't close, but you can shut the door to the stall, but it does not have a lock on it. So I'm just like, give me a minute. I'll be back.
Going for a hike.
But it was funny because, I feel like we as women get a lot of crap for being so indecisive on what we want to eat. These men are terrible.
Oh,
because every night they're ordering something out and one of them will go get it. And I just pack my lunch and take it with me. And so one night, the three of them are arguing and I just like lean back and I'm watching them. And one of them was like, well, the one with the biggest gets to decide. And I was like, oh, all right. Well, then y'all are eating Burger King. He's like, he goes, well, I was thinking about him, but now that you say that, yeah, okay, I guess we're having Burger King.
Your balls are showing.
I just like to keep throwing little surprises at him like that. Like the other night, we were really, really slow. So we were watching movies all evening and I got my hands on the remote as soon as I got there. And I was like, all right. So when my boss walks in, he's like, did you put this on? I was like, yeah, y'all were, it's Halloween. You need to watch like Halloween movies. So I'd put on Nightmare Before Christmas and then they're all doing their thing and I'm changing it next. So then he walks back through and Devil's Rejects is on and he's like, who the put this on? And I was like,
I win. I've got the remote.
And it's mine. I was like, and it's mine for tonight. So then I just keep gradually changing it to make it weirder. And then I like put on like Captain America because I was like, okay, we've got Nightmare Before Christmas, Devil's Rejects, 30 Days a Night. Now we're going to go over to, because I was like, now I got to figure out what's my next move? I've got to either go full Disney princess movie or go something super wholesome from this. It was fun. It was fun. Because every time my boss is just like,
Who picked this?
I'm like, you're welcome. Now you know who you hired. You're welcome.
Well, they hired another person too, didn't they?
Supposedly, but I ain't seen her.
Maybe she didn't pass all the tests.
That is possible. And weirdly enough, I found out one of them who started not too long before me is actually a transfer from Fayette County. And thankfully, I have not had to see him face to face because 1, he's a client from the bank, and 2, I worked with his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, well,
I was like, I know that name. I know that name. And I was like, did he come from Fayette County? And he's like, yeah, how'd you know? And I was like, I know things.
bank tellers and 911 dispatchers know a lot. So,
Well, and I said, now I'll be good if I ever run into a cop in Fayette County. And I'll be good if I ever run into a cop in Nicholas County.
yeah, be good. Well, I don't know if you might get a badge and a ID. I don't know. So, probably a photo ID.
I've already got a badge and ID.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. So, well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So,
Yeah, I'm glad they're not a bunch of sticks in the mud.
No, we're usually pretty decent. Sometimes we're weird, but yeah, we're usually pretty decent. So.
Very, very weird, but I approve of it.
Good. Well, not much to do in my world. I am finally able to limp around a little bit better because of my left leg, and now my back's hurting. Like, Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. So I woke up the other day and
have you been able to?
My back was hurting. That's went away. It's been replaced by something else. So it's fun. So
now you just have an itchy butt.
Yeah, I'm like a dog with fleas. So.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess it's better than other things. So, but yeah, it's getting better. I'm going to go back to Thin Line Rock Station this week, so I'm feeling better. I can sit in this chair for longer. I can feel my left leg almost 100%, and now my back went out. I woke up and my back was hurting. I was like, "Ask Beth, what the hell did you do to me in my sleep? Did you beat me or something? What the hell?" I woke up and I'm in intense pain.
She was poking you with your tower of power.
Yeah, probably. Either that or she's got a voodoo doll. I'm not sure which, but
just 6 pins poked in that one spot.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, she's hit the right spot because that one side hurts. So and my dog, she has the ear infection. Well, you haven't been around for that. So my dog got an ear infection, but the weirdest thing about her ear infection, she's got the big floppy ears, is she shook her head.
Oh, she got an abscess.
She bruised her ear. The actual floppy part.
Mm-hmm. They get, if from shaking their head so much, you can get like a giant blood blister in the floppy part of their ear. Yeah,
so she's on a steroid. We both were on steroids. It was good times. But she's like a velociraptor now. So if you're eating something, she's like, that's mine. Sorry. This dog food's for somebody else. That is mine. So she's like a new velociraptor.
Chris, I feel like they would probably be pretty down for that.
Yeah.
I could convince the 2 younger ones to do it and make it real serious.
Have them read his Miranda rights. But yes, I had to take her to the vet. And I don't know who that was more traumatic for, me or her. We got to the vet and she was literally shaking, like full on. I mean, almost to the point where I was like, are you okay? And of course, it helped when the vet came in and she was hot. So she was a MILF. And so if she's a fan of the show, I approve. But yeah, it helped a lot. And she was trying to calm the dog down and me. And I'm like, no, I'm good now. So, but yeah, so she's on steroids and she's like a velociraptor and I'm off the steroids. So yeah, I've lost 16.
So, like Velociraptor from the screeching or the biting?
Both. So because if she don't get her treats, she is a little bee. Oh my goodness. She is like, she will like tear the door down. Like, I didn't get my nighttime treat. I'm like, you don't get a nighttime treat every night. So
She's like, yeah, I do.
yeah, she does. So or she does, or no one in the house gets peace. So we have to give them to her now. I told my wife, I said, my dog's going to weigh 200 pounds before she gets over this.
But she will be a happy dog.
Yes, plump and happy. So I asked the vet about that. I'm like, she's gaining weight. And she's like, yeah, it'll be all right. So I'm like, yeah, but at the same time, she's gnawing on my leg if I've got a steak. So like, you'll walk it off, cowboy. Shit, I can't get any relief from the vet either. So I don't get no respect. So, but, so yeah, there was that. So we got, I got her getting on the mend, so that's good. But that was a little traumatic with her. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Jeez, I don't know. They're like your kids. And then speaking of kids, oh, the 3-year-old, he's learned a new word.
Oh, another new one?
Penis.
No, I was here for that.
Oh, were you? Okay. Well, he's been running through the backyard on his big wheel yelling, penis! So he goes downhill. And you can like hear it all through. And I'm like, oh, I need to make sure that the wheels detach from the front of the house. Jesus Christ. So yeah, he's like penis and butthole. I don't know where he comes up with this. So, but yeah, it's and he says monster truck, and it sounds like what the and so he'll scream that when he's playing with his on his other scooter type thing and go rolling down the hill yelling monster truck, and it sounds like what the sure the neighbors.
Your neighbors are just like, what are they doing to this child?
There's definitely some banjo lessons going on. So oh yeah. So it's always a good time. So well, yeah, I think I did send you the video of him yelling penis.
I think the only thing that would make it better is if he was out there yelling that while you were chasing him around the yard when the neighbors come out.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be real great. So, but yeah, so that's been
you just have to yell after him. No.
Put that away. So, yeah. So, and he's discovered that too. So, because he's potty training now. So he's discovered that. So yeah, it's.
Well, then you might have to watch him out in public.
Well, no, he's 100% boy. Instead of running to the bathroom, he runs out the back door and pees off the back deck. Like, we are not in the country. We're in the city.
At least he knows where to go.
Well, hopefully, yeah. Maybe that's how they found out where to go for the ride. So, didn't sound right, did it? Oh, never mind. So, yeah, so all of my boys, or all my boy grew up in and now I've got another crazy one. What the heck just came up on my computer? Go away. I don't know what you are. I had a pop-up. It's not porn. But so yeah, he's 100% boy. So, and
well, at least he's not peeing in the house.
Well, it's getting winter. He may not make it to the back deck.
Well, no, he might once he sees the snow start melting.
Oh, we don't have any snow in Atlanta, so yeah. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. My wife said, let's have the grandkids live with us. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Famous last words.
She's at work. I'm retired at home with them. I'm retired at home with them running around the house jelly penis. So I'm sure my kids did the same thing. I'm old and grumpy now and just yell, get off my lawn, and don't remember it.
It's fair.
It is very fair, but yeah, so that's the only thing really new since last week on the show we talked about Halloween. You missed that. So we had our Halloween show a little early since, we followed up this week was last week on WDJY. So, so we had a little bit early, but, and of course you are in on the conversation that we're probably not going to have a Christmas show on the Para OR Guyz. I don't know what, how the weekend will be for, Misfits. We may take the week off. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll figure it out. We've still got a month away. And, Thanksgiving too. So, but they're already putting Christmas decorations up. It's too early for that. It's not even got cold yet. I mean, not like real cold. It's cold for Atlanta, but not cold.
Well, what's cold for Atlanta?
It will drop down into the high 30s. That's cold for Atlanta. Yeah.
That's about what it is in the morning. I had to sit there and wait because there was ice on my windshield.
Oh, yeah. We haven't got that cold yet. Yeah, we haven't got that cold yet. So we had a cold snap last week before. I don't remember. It only lasted a little bit. And it's been back up in the 80s this week. So yay.
It got really cold and then it warmed back up minorly, but then it's still super freaking cold at night.
Yeah, it's not. I think right now it's in the 70s still out there. So it's still bearable out there.
Yeah,
Atlanta will get cold, but it won't be until like February. So
yeah, it's 44 right now. Nope, 39.
Now pass. I'll stay here where it's at least somewhat warm. It's already snowed up at my son's in Vermont.
No, thank you.
Yes. It snowed in Vermont already. So, well, actually, it snowed in the mountains of Tennessee too. So, not Mom's, but I think she got flurries, but she didn't get any significant accumulations. Of course, to Mom, she's heard of flurry, and she's like going out and buying all the milk and bread from the local IGA, and I'm like, Mom, I think you'll be okay. So,
gonna be all right.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to go up there. So I'll be remote probably the first week in November. So that'll be fun. So I'll gain my 16 pounds or however much I've lost by then back in chocolate chip cookies and my favorite marshmallow cheesecake. Huh. Apple cider donuts. Yeah. I'll come back. I'm just going to take sweatpants with me. So
probably a good idea.
Yeah. So, because she's already talking about all the baking she wants to do. So I'm like, yeah, Mom. And I'm not sure what diet my wife has me on. It's a combination of keto and carnivore. So tonight for dinner, she just put a piece of meat in front of me, and I'm like, that's it. And she's like, yep. I'm like, okay. So can I have my water too, please? So.
Nope, just
I'm like
me.
caveman. Yeah, I'm like caveman here. So
she just doesn't even give you utensils either.
No, that's the boy. We don't give him utensils. So he is 100% carnivore. He just tears it apart and digs in. So
I was looking here for a second on Reddit. And the first thing that popped up was under r/stupid questions. And there's not like another like option on this question, but it says, would you have sex with a woman who has at least one boobie?
Well, I mean, okay, so she's got at least one, but there's a possibility she could have multiple. I mean, is there a wrong answer to that question?
The first comment says yes, at least one, but no more than two.
I'd be willing to try 3, just to see what it was like. So,
yes, and somebody said at least one, no more than 3.
Yeah.
And this person said, I only have sex with women who have at least one.
Oh, well. What if they're like a unibrow and they connect? Does that count?
So does that make it just one? Like one big one?
You know, I don't know the answer to that. Women are beautiful no matter what shape or size, and they can all feel free to send me pictures of their boobs, and I'll judge them. So, as a customer service to our fans, so I'll be more than glad to. Which reminds me, I thought of an awesome contest when we get a pretty good following. I'll have to get a PO box so I don't have to put out my home address. I want to have a competition from the fans to see what they can just put a stamp on and send to me, or a mailing label, whatever, and not put it in a box, an envelope, just put a stamp on it. What makes it through the postal system from our Misfit show. So when we get a little bit more audience, I'll have to get a PO box, because I have a feeling there'll be some interesting things show up. Postal workers will probably have to wear gloves, but that's a contest I'm going to have. I thought about that the other day. I was like, what could you send? Because the post office has to accept if it's got proper postage on it. Then I think the only requirement is it can't be smaller than, I think, like 6-inch square or something, like a cube or something, but like a ring box. It can't be that small, but otherwise you put a stamp on it and send it. Stamp it an address and you can send it. Anything. So I think that's a contest I'm going to have. So our early fans that are in on this, start thinking about an item that you would like to send to the Misfit show. And I'll start a little shelf back here, like a memorial of things that made it through the postal service. And you don't have to put where it's from, no return address. Probably wouldn't want to put a return address on it, but I think that's going to be something as we're growing. And if our WDJY audience comes over and finds us on YouTube, of course, they should come over to the Sportcat shows, like, follow, share, and subscribe. God, I sound like a dummy for saying that. And once we get all 15,000 of them, we'll be rocking. We can have some good contests. So, and who knows what, I don't know that there's any rules in the mail. I mean, it can't be a hazardous material. Has to be legal, obviously. But I don't know if there's any other rules, as long as they can scan the code to know where it goes.
Well, I'm thinking about the size of, like, if you have like a manila envelope that you're mailing, you know, like the size of the sticker that they print out.
Yeah,
so
406, yeah.
If you walked in though with a dildo and they could put that on it,
they'd have to send it. Yeah.
Like, yeah, here's that. I need you to send it to this address.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see. I thought about that contest the other night. I think that'll be a fun one. And I will wear gloves when I go to the PO box. And I will spray it with Lysol when I leave.
And I got another interesting one here.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, hang on to that one for a minute. Let's go ahead and thank our WDJY audience and, of course, our Radio Fairfax audience, Jurgs Radio, and our YouTube family. Hang tight. We're going to go for hour 2. Everyone on WDJY, come over to find us at the Sportcat shows on YouTube. We're live every Wednesday night. Well, we are live every Wednesday night, but we're really live every Saturday night for Misfits. So you can catch the Para OR Normal Guyz Wednesday night. But come on over, like, follow, share, and subscribe, and do it before Chris gets upset. He's been kind of testy about this. So
don't make Chris mad.
Don't make Chris mad. And for God's sakes, do not get on Andy's wrong side. WDJY, we'll see you soon.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm Miranda Maverick, and when I'm in fight camp, I never listen to the Sportcat podcast.
And welcome to hour 2, all of our loyal listeners at WDJY. Hope you're having a great night. You can always find us over on YouTube live under the Sportcat shows every Saturday night. And you can hear the unedited part afterwards. So tune in. Well, Chris, I just want to keep them on their toes. So, and that's always a good thing. I don't know. Could you mail that? Never mind. I don't know if El Diablo was here for that conversation.
I mean, I think you could. The sticker would still fit on them.
Well, I mean, you can even now they got just the little QR code thing. As long as you can get it on there, I think they have to take it. There's probably a list of what they won't accept, like TSA, but I think this could be fun. So, El Diablo is already screaming commands at you.
It's not after 11 yet.
That's right. You have to wait till after 11. So, and I've already been surfing around. Well, you saw it on YouTube. Hopefully there's still some craziness going on. So
just please, for the love of God, don't bring it back up, that one. I got to. The unibrow turned to be on. So Chris, you can send your pizza. I guess you'll have to put your pizza in a box. So by the time I got here, it'd probably be a little moldy, but I don't think I could put that on the shelf, but we'll see. A little smelly at that point. Yeah. Encase it in resin. Put it on dry ice. Okay, I keep staring at this. I gotta read it. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I distracted you. I have a super creepy, weird fetish, and it makes me feel disgusting. Whoa, that's always a good way to start a conversation, especially at a bar. Yes, it is. I don't know what it is, but puffer jackets are just the most beautiful thing in the world to me, and they genuinely leave me aroused. Okay, I might be stupid. What is a puffer jacket? Like, the winter jackets, they're usually zip up, but they're really like, oh, like the puffy feather stuffed ones or whatever they wear. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I wonder if they get the little zip up part with the fur on the outside. Wonder if that adds to it for them. It's possible. I mean, whenever I see a beautiful woman wearing one, I'm left simultaneously in a state of intense attraction and envy of her beauty and clothes. Over my summer break, I actually ordered 2 puffer jackets on Amazon and wear one of them while masturbating if no one else is around. I feel so gross. I don't want to look at women in puffer jackets and have these nasty thoughts. What can I do? Move to Florida? I don't know. That is a strange is that really a fetish though? I mean, well, it's I love some of these answers. This is the kind of thing that if you tell your partner, there's a decent chance they'd be confused, but not disgusted or anything like that. And I like this next comment. If my husband asked me to wear a puffer jacket during sex because he was attracted to them, my first response would be, "That's effing weird," and my second would be, "But whatever, turn up the AC." There you go. And Chris asked that was signed from Andy in Maryland. So it was not, but it's under r/advice, and the person's username is "Dear My Future Self." What was Andy doing 7 hours ago? I don't know. He's busy tonight, so he might be watching the World Series. I think that's on tonight. So
Maybe that's what he's doing.
So this is I don't know if this is a picture of a text exchange.
Oh.
And the person's name in the phone is saved as hubby. But so the person whose phone this is, the first thing says okay, and then in all caps, there are several different texts here, but it says, "I can't heal from anything. Thanks to you. You can go through my crap and won't let me go through yours. Seriously, I don't trust you. You're a snake, like the devil, you piece of crap."
Obviously,
Response back.
Counseling.
Response back, okay. And back in all caps, so F you, go to hell. I didn't give you those effing heart problems to begin with. Your stupid effing family did. So don't pile that crap on me. I effing hate you. Always keeping me in a struggle spot full of trying to make me feel guilty and sorry and begging for you. You ruined my relationship with God and you ruined ours too. Are you done? So then this other person, why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Why don't you love me? Why don't you love me? Go ahead and block me. That's fine. I'll stop texting you. Sad face. Other person, I don't hate you and I do love you. I hate how you are when you insult me and then don't even apologize. No, you do hate me because asking why something is there isn't an insult. You're just mad that I'm not stupid. You don't talk that way to people you love. Then, okay, fine. Disregard what I said. I'm lying, I guess. You don't know what I feel. Get the divorce then. Every time we
put him in a ring.
So then at the top of this part, it says, you stopped sharing location with hubby. Every time we fight, you go on and snoop through my crap and look for something to cause a problem with me. Then back in all caps. And on top of that, you remove me from the account that you said you wanted me to have on my phone in the first place. I don't trust you. You're being weird. You are hiding crap from me. You are never sorry. I wish God would convict you of your mistakes.
You just made a fatal mistake, Mr. Candy Ass. I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat.
From the other person is surprised react face. He would have already, but I didn't make any mistakes. Sad face again. Then in all caps, in all caps again, why the F did you remove your account off my phone for? They put, because you took yours off, so I took mine off. And then back in all caps, because there's stupid effing multiples in a row in that search. Oh, I was asking, I wasn't yelling at you. Notice the difference. I'm weird for asking. Okay, then ignore me. It's okay. And you're cussing at me. Something had nothing to do with the haircut.
Okay.
So then back in all caps, I'm tired of you. You're always looking for something to start with me.
All right.
Yeah. So do you not want phone service? ? Back in all caps. No, I don't give a crap. Frowny face. Back in all caps. I'm not an effing kid. Man, I just asked, sad face, a question. Then in all caps, take it off, you effing weirdo.
Wow.
back in all caps, I used this as an effing reference off of TikTok when I was looking through a search because there's stupid effing multiples in a row in that search. Back to the other person. I was asking, I wasn't yelling at you. Okay, hold on. We already saw that one.
And Chris points out that a marriage that relies on text for communication doesn't seem like a great long-term relation.
So then a screenshot, I guess, off TikTok was taken. Can I ask why you were looking at that? Don't worry, I'll remove your account. And then, are you serious? I wasn't looking at that. If you look at my search history, you'll see that before I got my haircut, in all caps, I was looking for something I wanted to get my hair from. Click the same thing, and you'll see all that was there. I never was looking at that. Why are you so weird? I'm asking, but like, there's multiple in a row, and then there's a picture sent of the back of a haircut.
So they're fighting over a haircut?
Hold on, nobody put any comments yet. This was posted 36 minutes ago.
Oh, well, I have to give that one time to marinate.
Oh, okay, hold on. There is something under the pictures. My partner had been spending money on porn, and I only found out in June when he left his email on my phone, and I checked it. He had deleted the account and stopped, but then he came out telling me in July that he had watched porn when we were in an argument about how he looks at people online, and it makes me upset. His argument was he didn't do that and that I wasn't forgiving. I've since then had problems trusting sometimes, and I recently decided to go on his TikTok and see what his watch history was, and there was a few of the same kind of thing in a row, and I texted him, can you explain why this is on your watch history? And he responded with this, and last night he got mad at me because I found 4 kittens and brought them home to my mom's, and will be taking them to the shelter when it's available. We are married, but I am living apart, and he doesn't have a job, and I pay for his stuff and have his phone line on my account.
Well, I mean, what couple doesn't look at porn? I mean, come on. That's un-American. So I don't see, but it ruined her relationship with God. That's interesting.
Well, no, ruined his relation. He is saying that she ruined his relationship with God as well as both of theirs.
Okay, that's complicated. They need a good divorce attorney because that's not going to work out. But did he mention he dialed 911 because it won't stop popping up on his computer?
No, he did not.
Okay, well, if so, you might have found your guy. So,
all right.
Diddler. Signed the diddler.
I showed them those at work.
Which ones?
The ones that I made of Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
They thought they were pretty great.
Well, they were. So.
Okay, so here's an r/advice one that is labeled under NSFW.
Oh, all right. We're still in FM. So
parents keep having sex even though I'm next door.
Well,
for context, I'm female and 16, and my room is next to my parents. To summarize, the walls in my house are exceptionally thin, meaning I can hear everything, even my parents going at it. I've brought up the fact that I can hear almost everything, talking, the TV, them using the bathroom from my room, but it's been a year since they said something would be done, and it's starting to F up my sleep. I don't know what to do now, and I just want to get a good night's sleep without tensing up with disgust at the mere sound of a bed creaking. I already have a certain issue with sex due to a past essay in porn addiction, and hearing that crap from my own parents is exacerbating it.
BobbyDizzle.com signed on, but we can't see him. So, Bobby Dizzle.
He'll be back.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Well, maybe. I don't know.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
It says he's back. You can't see him. So, we can't see nor hear BobbyDizzle.com.
Somebody put, they constantly, okay. So the first comment, somebody said, I used to be able to hear mine too. Earplugs and white noise are your friends. Just be glad they're not yelling at each other or fighting too. And the original poster put, they constantly switch between screaming and crying at each other and having sex.
Seems fair. Seems fair.
Somebody put, sounds healthy.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, that's funny.
I think Bobby is remote trying to sign in from his phone, so he must not have good signal. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's try it again. Nope, still can't see him. Can we hear him, though? Bobby Dizzle, are you there? Yeah, I don't hear anything. Oh, wait a minute. I think I heard him. Are you in the woods, Bobby Dizzle?
I'm here.
Oh, you're glowing.
Close.
We can see you.
Wow. What are you doing, Bobby Dizzle? Are you there, Bobby Dizzle?
This is not the Blair Witch Project, Bobby.
I don't know. His face is kind of glowing red. So I don't know. He's there, I think, or maybe it's the spirit of Bobby Dizzle. It's not 100% Bobby. He is
The spirit of Bobby.
It's the spirit of Bobby. I think I saw him blink. Bobby Dizzle, where are you? Are you in the woods with Wendell, Bobby?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Where
That's
are
weird.
you, Bobby?
On my back porch.
Oh.
Okay.
Just got back from
with
Wings.
you? Is Wendell with you?
No,
Keep him
Okay.
there,
he
please.
could be like hiding back in the yard.
Please keep him.
So what are you doing? Your face is glowing, Bobby Dizzle.
That's my fire's going.
Oh, okay.
About
So
a
you're
fire.
Yeah,
sitting-
you're looking a little bit like Oz, just a floating head.
Yeah, all we
I
can
know
see
it's
is
because I'm
just a
behind the
room.
curtain.
So that's true.
Fair enough.
What's new in your world, Bobby Dizzle?
Well, Bama pitched a shutout.
Well, that's good.
Got that going for me.
That's good. That's good.
Had some chicken wings. I'm down 18 pounds today. That's good.
Good deal. I think I'm down 16, 14. I don't remember. Something like that. You can't tell it, though. So, not yet. So, it's not water weight, though. So, that's a good thing.
I could tell that I was probably going to trouble because I had been hungry.
Yeah, you're breaking up real bad, Bobby. Yep. This Alabama Wi-Fi must not be very good. So. We can like see part of his face, and he's got one signal bar on the internet. So I think Wendell got him. Oh, he's got full signal again. Go ahead, Cheyenne.
I found a good one here on r/mildly infuriating. My husband's ex-wife just asked us to have their son because she doesn't want him in her Scooby-Doo themed wedding on Halloween.
I have so many questions.
And
themed wedding
on Halloween, and it just says he's 9 years old, and they decided less than a week from the wedding that they don't want him in it anymore. They want their wedding to be child-free and asked us to have him that weekend too. He's crushed.
It would have been mine if it hadn't been for those meddling kids.
Well, I've never heard of a Scooby-Doo themed wedding.
Sounds
Nope.
fun.
It would definitely be interesting, but
Zoinks.
Zoinks, yeah.
Yeah, might have gotten away with it too. If it wasn't for these blasted kids and their dogs.
So
Fire's growing, you can tell. Getting brighter.
Yeah. And you're singing with the fire. So
this
I switched
one
over to a different
is
network.
r/am I the a-hole, would I be the a-hole _public. So am I the a-hole for calling my grandma a C-word to her face?
I think that would qualify as yes.
It's kind of mean. Depends on what she did.
So my grandma, 86 female, has always been very negative. It doesn't matter what achievement any of her family reach, she has to ruin it. I, 22 female, and the youngest of 8 grandchildren, and I've seen my grandmother's sour attitude ruin every single one of my cousins' big life events and milestones, be it graduating. Okay, so this is over in England, so that's more of a normal word.
Oh, okay.
In England, they say it regularly.
Yeah.
Don't keep it down.
Yeah, so big life events and milestones, being it graduating uni, getting married, landing their dream job or promotion, starting their own business, having children, or buying a home. Everyone chalks it up to that's just how grandma is. Shrug. But it's always made me very angry. My family had a very early Christmas gathering. When was this? This was 3 days ago.
Good
My
Lord.
family had a very early Christmas gathering last weekend because it was literally the only weekend before the middle of January that everyone has available. My cousin, 30 male, was talking about his upcoming dream holiday that he's been planning since he was 12 when my grandma overheard us and started her sour BS and asked, "Why would you waste your money on something so stupid?" I saw my cousin completely deflate, and it made me so angry that I snapped. For once in your life, could you try not being a complete effing...
Shut up, Grandma!
Drink your prune juice!
That's it.
How about a nice tall glass of shut the hell up?
After a moment of looking shocked, she stormed off. While my cousin was calming down, Grandma went around to everyone saying I was rude and disrespectful to her, making a point to tell them all that I'd called her. Now, most of my family agrees with me that she's a mean witch, but they're peeved at me for rocking the boat and calling her that. I probably could have chosen my words better, but I was angry in the moment that I said it without even thinking. Am I the a-hole? So,
I don't think so.
An edit for some more info for context. This isn't an age thing or a new development. Grandma has been like this all her life. Her great uncle, or my great uncle, her older brother, has spoken about how she's always been like this. And my mom, her daughter, has told me how she'd always make negative comments about anything she or my grandpa were interested in or excited about. I didn't have the option to exclude her from the gathering as I didn't plan it. Gentler options like walking away, ignoring her, or asking her to stop haven't worked in the past. She just keeps going and becomes bolder with her nasty comments. Oh, they're Australian. We're Aussie. Doesn't have negative connotations in certain contexts, but we aren't as strongly against its use as other countries. And no, I don't expect her to change.
Grandma shouldn't change. She's old. So, yeah, she might be the jerk. So,
Is Shay's voice choppy to anybody else but me?
yeah, she's got a crackle in her mic tonight. I don't know what
Okay,
it is.
just checking.
Yeah, it's
Have you
been
tried
pop-
unplugging it and plugging it back in?
I have not.
Yeah, I've tried that. It's got some stuff going on. I thought it was me for a second.
No, it's not you. So
My fire's getting brighter. I'm loving this. I got me a big box of them fire starting logs. Man, world changer.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Grandma can say whatever she wants, Chris says.
Well, when it comes
she's
to
old enough. She's
fighting somebody's dream thing, then that's not cool.
Well, Bobby, how cold is it there?
About 60. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Just
how we
left
start
Bobby.
all of our fires at the camp is with the fire starter, with the big log.
I've got some that are about the size of like a, I don't know, maybe like a stapler, but they're not very big.
Yeah, when we do winter camping, which apparently we're going to be doing a lot of this year, that's what we use. So I went ahead and bought a couple boxes of them while they still had them at Walmart. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to stock up because got to bring your own fire. But yeah, it'll be nice and warm by the fire, but tent, not so much. And Bobby, did you listen back to the Wednesday show and hear the Greg Ogle account?
No, I thought about it. I haven't had a chance to do anything really.
Oh, well, apparently after we left on the Para OR Normal Guyz Wednesday night, we had Greg Ogles. He's a legend in the Bigfoot world here in the South. And he was talking about an excursion that me and Bobby had went on where we paid memorial to one of the guys in our group that passed away. Well, there was a huge monsoon come up. Long story short, I had to leave. I think Bobby left shortly after me. I had to leave because my tent collapsed and there was like 3 inches of rain in it. And
so much rain.
It was horrible. It was horrible. And it come up out of nowhere. But so apparently after we left, they had a meditation ceremony. Right? I don't know. What do you call it? Group meditation.
Was Greg still there?
Yeah.
I thought
yeah,
he
Greg
left. I thought he left right after the ashes.
No, he hung around. They were by the fire and they did a meditation.
What am I Mandela in right now? I could have sworn Greg left. What is happening?
I don't know. And
I would have bet you money, Greg. What is that? I timeline shifted again. Dadgummit. Okay, keep going.
There you go. So, and anyhow, during the meditation, and by the way, there were more than one people that saw shadow figures that weekend. So I found
a wild weekend.
Yes, it was. But anyhow, during the meditation, Greg saw a white orb with a black circle in the middle of it. And he was explaining that that's what he saw. And Trey said, well, let me explain that. And that was the same orb and experience that Bob had. And it shook Greg up pretty bad because he was the only one that saw it. And as he was leaving camp, he was in his head, he was going, why did I see that? Why out of everybody? And a voice came into his head that said, it had to be you. And now he's arguing with himself and he says, the voice sounds like Bob, but he's not 100% sure. And it's, he kept saying it had to be you. No one else could see that. And he's like, why? And he said, because everybody else at the camp knew that experience except for you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And that freaked him out so bad. So
Are you sure it's the ashes outing?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Dude, Greg effing left. We shook hands with Greg and he left.
I'm just telling you what the man told me. So
I'm texting Greg right now.
I'll text him. So
I know Greg Ogle, so I can. Dude, that's weird. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying if it happened that time, that means I've timeline shifted, which is par for the course lately because I'm moving around and I'm Mandelaing, and it's not the first time it's happened. I don't remember him leaving, but I'm not saying he didn't because a lot happened after that. So I'll promise you he did because I was going to tell him bye. He's like, I got to do some more filming somewhere else. What the
Well,
fuck?
we're on FM, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby.
I know, but daggone, our timeline shifted. Maybe there's no FM in this world.
Yeah, I don't know. So that was weird. He was, and I went, I think I mentioned it in the chat when I was editing it, going back. I mean, it really got to me, even the way he was so, I don't want to say distressed, but he was so, you could tell that it was a story that really stuck with him, and he had never had that experience before. So yeah. So it was a great show. And then we had go ahead.
You know something else that's weird? When I first met Greg in person, him and DA's buddy Robbie Haynes. Robbie Haynes? Who's Robbie? No.
That don't sound familiar.
He's DA's friend, Robbie. Good Lord, he's gonna kill me because I'm actually like friends with him. But like there was a dude walking around with him, and Greg has a director who used to be an intern on Rick and Bubba, his producer.
Okay.
I can't think of his name right now. He used to be intern Sergeant Pepper on Rick and Bubba show, but that's who he does the documentary with. If you saw the trailer, that's the kid.
Okay.
And we were out at the LBL. This was for that Woodwalkers thing, and the whole day I'm hanging out with Robbie, and I'm hanging out with Greg and this dude, and I'm like, oh, that's the guy from Greg's thing, and he's helping Greg set up cameras, and we're all together and give my kids cookies and stuff, and then remember when we went to Aniston and saw Wendell and everybody, and like 2 months later,
I wasn't there. At Aniston.
No, you weren't there, but I remember I took my kids and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
And Greg gave a speech talking about the LBL and the Blondes and Booze, and he said hey to Kristen, who was in the audience. And I'm like, oh, that's the dude. I said, yeah, we met him, and I get home and I messaged the dude. I'm like, hey man, I said, remember when we hung out at the LBL? He goes, dude, I wasn't at the LBL. I'm like, you were at the LBL, bro. And I asked Greg who it was. He goes, I wasn't with anyone but Robbie. I'm like, are you telling me the whole day this kind of stuff is happening? I haven't asked Robbie who it was, but the whole time that was the same dude.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's like the Greg Ogles paradox. And my kids love Greg Ogles too, so it's
he's a great guy. Yeah, we were talking that you weren't the only one who saw shadow people. They just didn't want to say it in front of everybody. A couple other people did. So I was like,
I ain't so sure mine was my eyes playing tricks. Boy, it's something. A blob did move.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the way it works. So
it did that thing where it went behind a tree that was too small for it to go behind.
Yes, don't you hate that? So
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
You hate it when you look. The fourth dimension crap I'm dealing with lately is insane. I'm okay with it because it's going to lead to something good. But God, when it happens, I'm like, crap.
Nobody else start doing UFO shows. It'll get really weird. So,
and nobody remembers things that happened, and I'm like that was there, man. I was there because my memory's good. Like that never happened. I'm like, the hell it didn't.
You sure you're not just getting old, Bobby?
I mean, not to that level. My memory's always been strong.
Yeah, well, sometimes in the woods things happen.
But Greg Ogles Greg Ogles being there after the monsoon, that's freaking me out because I remember him leaving and saying bye to those guys that he filmed with.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but there were so many people that it got a little confusing there for a while.
I'll tell you why I remember it, because he walked off with somebody I never got to tell him bye, and he just left.
Or did he?
If he stayed, look, it wouldn't shock me. I don't know.
Shane, did you get your mic fixed?
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
It sounds like it, yes.
Okay.
Sound like you were underwater for a minute. They get static in them.
Yeah, I haven't unplugged it or touched it for a while, so
It's probably just the demons. So
it's fair.
I uploaded a video about a demon today. The video I shot like 2 years ago, and it got 1,000 views in like 30 minutes.
wow.
I'm like, well, that's weird.
As long as it wasn't the doll, you're okay. So
No, it was a demon from the Doe Run Inn in Brandenburg, Kentucky. Everybody check out my channel. It's the latest short. But you want to go to my TikTok to hear the whole story.
you're making a move around to get the whole thing?
Well, it was a 4-minute, it's a 2-hour podcast, but it's a 4-minute story. And I had to break it down about 45. I just stopped it at a really good part on the shorts. Come on, dumbass.
Well, I think shorts are now 2 minutes, aren't they?
Come on.
I think they can be 2 minutes.
YouTube shorts.
Yeah, I was thinking they changed YouTube shorts to 2 minutes.
I tried to make it 2.
It's hard to do.
I mean, I tried to make it more. It only do 60 seconds on shorts.
Oh,
TikTok
okay.
will do 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. But getting one audience from TikTok to YouTube is like pulling teeth. So
No, you don't even try.
it's like getting the people from WDJY to come over to the YouTube show.
They grab a piece of wood without getting bit by a copperhead.
It's funny you say that. I dreamed about a snake last night. So
Stepped in a hole. Stepped in a pile of shit too.
it's going to get you. So. Well, at least you're live.
About the number,
I
dreamed about the number 97 last night.
Okay. What's about? Jesus, about 97.
I don't know. Last week I woke up on Saturday morning, and the number. I woke up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and the number 37 just showed up in my vision, like it was a graphic on a TV, and I couldn't get rid of it.
It's weird.
It was wild. Yeah, I mean, it was like where the like if you're looking at Shay's microphone POV, it'd be where the microphone is.
Okay.
Just the number 37, like in a third of my vision, and it would not go away for about an hour. It was crazy.
You said it was 37 or 97?
37. Last night I dreamed about 97. Every time my foot would cramp, I would think of the word number 97.
Was it a bad year?
I don't know. Not actually, no. But it's every number, every angel number for like the last 3 months has had a 7 at the end of it. First it was 27, then it was 37. 37 forever, and then I don't know. The 97 could have just been me thinking, just dreaming. I don't know. 37's been the most recent, like powerful, like showing up in things. And
well, apparently the number 37 is a sign that the universe is giving you their full support.
Yeah, it's look when I saw it. So I have a on my cooler, I have a circle sticker about as big around as a Coke can, and it's the number 37. And when I saw it in my vision, I saw that sticker, but it was like in my vision, and like at an angle, like the upper thirds here, like looking at it. And then because I knew where the cooler was, and I went out there, and sure enough, I look up, and it's at that same angle, right above my head where I looked at it. The 37 was. I'm like, was this telling me to chill out, cool off, what? Because I knew I recognized it. I recognized it when it happened. I'm like, why is this showing me that sticker?
Did you check inside the cooler?
No, not yet.
You might
was,
want to do that,
and there's a dead body. It's up on top of my garage fridge. That's where it's from.
Just a missing finger.
It's hot.
Well, apparently 97 is growth, transformation, courage, self-discovery, success, abundance, and joy.
Yep.
Okay.
It also reminds you of the importance of perseverance, endurance, hope, motivation, and determination.
Interesting.
There's only been one other angel number in the history of angel numbers that's been as powerful as 37. I was like, wow, why is this coming to me like this?
And
that's only
69.
No, not really. I mean, it's been since around February I started seeing them a lot, and then they went away. I started seeing them about, and then they went away, and then about 3 weeks ago, the 37s came back huge. Like it was on everything. It was on everything creepily. Like I'd walk into a room and it would be like the room would be 37 and the time would be 37. That happened. I walked into a room 37 at work and I look on the world clock that has all the time zones across the world. Everyone else 37. Unplanned.
That's crazy.
There was a couple other little wild synchronicities, like too good to be coincidences, and I'm like, what is happening with this 37 crap? And whatever it is, it needs to hurry up.
In the universe's time.
Because it's just like it's like if somebody was showing you everything in real life, like oh, here's all this stuff. Like you want to know, like, well, why are you showing me this? It's kind of weird and abrupt and out of nowhere.
In due time. Got you.
I got this fire going. Good. I mean, it is blazing.
Yeah.
Little devil spark getting all over me.
We can see it from here.
She's
You look
good.
like you're glowing. You are the man behind the curtain.
I'm pregnant.
So this is an interesting one. This has quite a few updates. So apparently this originally came off of True Off My Chest. And it is titled, I Hate My Daughter.
Oh.
I know this will make me seem bad and all, but above all, I just really need a place to vent. I can't talk about it with my friends or family, nor do I really want to. I'm 27 and I've had a friends with benefits situation with a guy I went to college with. Let's call him Mark. We were both young and not ready for a relationship. Then I got pregnant. I told Mark about it since I wanted to discuss other options, abortion, adoption, or even giving him custody if he wanted to. I never wanted kids, so I'd be fine with any compromise. However, Mark didn't take it well. I remember him insisting we could make it work, especially since we were both in our last year of college. He wanted to get married and for us to be a family. I refused. He got his family involved. They called and texted me all the time, even showing up at my part-time job. I know I have no one to blame but myself, but I gave up. I had too many things going on at the time, like the loss of my mother, the stress with the rest of the family, and some stuff going on with my best friend that I don't want to get into. I remember feeling horrible, and I relented and agreed to keep the baby, although I still refused to get married to Mark. So now we have a 5-year-old daughter together. I'm a mess. I never wanted kids, and although I'm trying, I can't feel any motherly love for her. What makes it worse is that she's genuinely a good kid. She doesn't throw many tantrums, and she's always kind and doesn't expect much. I feel guilty for hating her. I feel bad all the time. I only get to have her on the weekends, and Mark has her every other day, and that doesn't make me feel better. She talks about wanting to see me and her dad together, but I just can't. I screamed at her once when she drew a little picture of me and Mark holding hands. I apologized after, but I still felt guilty. I don't know what I'm doing. I just needed to write everything down and get it off my chest. I know I'm a bad mother. I know it, but I don't know how to be better. I don't even know if I want to be better. I just want to give up my parental rights, but even the thought makes me feel even worse. I'm stuck in a hell of my own making. I know I should have fought harder and probably just have aborted her. Damn me for being weak, I guess. So there was an update 7 days later.
Sounds like a Mother of the Year award.
Yeah.
Some things have happened and I need to write them down, maybe even get some insight. I'll call my daughter Abby for the sake of this post. I ended up telling Mark about my desire to change the custody arrangement and maybe even removing my parental rights. Many people have agreed that it's the best choice both for me and for Abby. He didn't take it well and actually texted me about it throughout the week. He insisted we could work out whatever was bothering me. We agreed a while ago that texting is okay, but calls are for emergencies only. So when he called me on Friday evening and pleaded with me to come see Abby, I agreed. This is what I really need to talk about. I've seen Abby cry before, but this was something else. She had a complete meltdown, screaming and crying once I got there. She just clung to my leg and screamed at me not to leave her. Why did I want to leave her? What did she do wrong? I cried. I was honestly horrified with how badly she reacted. Mark's mom ended up telling Abby that I was planning on leaving her and not going to go to my house this weekend. I had to take Abby to my place sooner than expected, and Mark actually spent the night over as well. He said he's too concerned with Abby and with me to leave us alone. I'm completely lost. Even with the way I said that I want to give up my parental rights, I just can't do it now. The image of Abby crying and pleading with me not to leave is just stuck in my head. I feel hopeless with the entire situation. Currently, I'm laying with Abby on the couch and she's watching TV. She hasn't really left my side since yesterday. I'm used to her pointing at the TV while talking about her favorite characters or whatever cartoon is on. Right now, she's just laying on my side and staying quiet. I can hear Mark moving around in the kitchen. He's called in sick to work and said he's staying here for the weekend. I have no idea what to do, and I'm sorry, but I no longer want to leave Abby. There's not an option anymore. Edit. I'd just like to edit and ask for some suggestions about online therapy. What sites do I look for that I'm sure will help me and don't cost too much? Mark is already looking into therapists for Abby in the area, but I'd like to ask for some individual therapy I could attend online, maybe even suggestions for child therapists online in case Mark doesn't find anyone. So then there's
good Lord.
There's another update, which is 4 weeks later. So I'm not sure if people are still interested in what's going on here, but here goes. Writing everything down helps me keep track of things, and I also want to hear people's thoughts. For anyone wondering how Abby is doing, she seems to be doing okay. She's still a little clingy with me, but she's back to her happy self. We've been observing her behavior closely, and Mark decided that a therapist isn't needed. I'm not sure I agree with that, but Abby really does seem to be feeling all right. And for anyone wondering about Mark's mom, she's had no contact with Abby since what happened, though Mark has been talking with her. I've been trying to read all the comments people left on my last post. What was written about Mark got me thinking. I haven't actually mentioned it before since I didn't think it was important, but back in college, we were both using protection with me while being on birth control. I do believe the pregnancy was a genuine accident, though I became a little paranoid after some of the things people wrote. Mark has dated girls for the past few years, as far as I'm aware. We haven't had too much contact, though. We would mostly talk about Abby when we did text. Still, the past month had been more than weird for me. We've been talking more. He apologized to me a lot. I can't tell if those apologies were real or not. My best friend told me to keep Mark at arm's length, but it's been hard to do that with him coming over more often on the weekends to spend time with Abby and me. He's been inviting me to his house too, and I went a few times when Abby really begged me to. I'm trying to make sense of the situation, but it's hard. I'll be having my first therapy session tomorrow. So there's that too, online. I guess I'm hoping for some help in the comments. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'll try to answer any questions people might have for me. I know this post is probably kind of a mess.
Yeah, it's a mess. Chris commented, Mark is trying to manipulate his way into a relationship with this woman by using the little girl. The woman is a terrible person, but seems to care more about the well-being of the girl than Mark.
I would hazard to say she's not
terrible.
I don't think she's a terrible person. I think she doesn't realize the extent of her feelings. Because obviously seeing her kid upset really
Yes.
upset her. And I think maybe that was kind of the mom wake-up call she needed.
Probably. And I bet if you went deep into it, she probably didn't have a great relationship with her mom either. So, what is it they say? We all carry our childhood trauma with us. We all have childhood trauma. So,
Preach.
It's just a thing. And I tried not to do it to my kids, but it happens, I'm sure. So, I don't know. They're all well-adjusted adults. So I guess that's one thing. My grandson, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But other than that,
my childhood trauma is I just hated getting woken up early for church every Sunday.
Sunday,
and I always loved it when we accidentally forgot, and I feel bad about that. I've always felt bad.
I had it 2 hours Sunday, 2 hours Thursday. I think there was a Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, and I could only associate with people from the church. Yeah.
I'm really religious and believe, but I hate going to church. Is that
weird?
Have
church. No, you can have your beliefs, and I don't think you necessarily need to go to a building per se to.
I don't know. My bunch puts a lot of emphasis on that. We're the original church. They make all the rules.
Yeah, well, I think that's also some of the church shaming to keep their numbers up and keep that collection plate full.
I don't feel like an attachment when I go. I mean, I'm like, okay, here I am. I'm at a building.
Well,
at 8 a.m.
You don't have to go to church to.
Yeah, you can still have your beliefs and not go.
I kind of believe that because I always still get the blessings and stuff. It's not like I'm shamed. I don't feel extreme guilt not going. I just don't want to go.
No, because I feel like a lot of the people in churches anymore are what I like to call hypocristians.
Well, I think with me, organized religion as a whole is a no. I'm not interested. I mean, childhood trauma apart from, I can't align with any one particular. And I mean, I grew up, I was Lutheran, Methodist, Baptist. There were some other things in there, but I
was raised Catholic.
No, I mean, Beth, her father was Catholic.
I feel more. The guilt of me going to church is more. The guilt of me going to church is more of like my parents not knowing I didn't go than not going.
Oh,
I live like 40 miles from them. They don't know if I don't go.
No, I do get the shame from mom for not going. So yeah, there is that. But Beth, her parents split when she was younger, and her dad was Catholic and her mom was Baptist, so she was a Baptist. Every other weekend, she was a different religion. So I think that would have been more stressful to me than what I went through. But I don't know. Yeah, we weren't even allowed to associate. I mean, I was a weird kid anyhow, but we weren't even allowed to associate with people that weren't in the church. Like, I couldn't play organized sports. And I loved baseball and football at the time, but couldn't play. And there was a neighborhood little league, like literally 4 houses down, and I was at every day that there was a game. Good evening, Rob. Welcome. Rob, you're pregnant? Your aunt is 2 months pregnant? Well, congratulations. As long as it's not yours, Rob.
So here's an interesting one that's just under r/stories. I am a serial killer who gets away with it because sperm is legal, or at least a lesser crime on the streets.
Okay. I'm not sure where we're going with this one, but.
So it says, typically I'm like, yo, $50 if you take this condom and fill it with your seed in the bathroom. I'll be needing that afterwards. Yes, I am a collector, but not of keepsakes or something else. I can't tell what that is. No, my harvest is far more divine though they shall never name it so. Each day.
This is gross.
I mean, are we going around getting collections? I mean, that I'm confused.
Each day as night draws its solemn veil, I prepare myself for the work that lies ahead. And no one and no one has caught me yet. I stand before my mirror and gaze upon the face of a killer, the world's truest killer. For I slay without blade, and my victims draw no breath. They are sperm that could have entered any woman and become a complete human being. But I am changing the timelines and altering things ever so slightly.
Okay.
Oftentimes when I...
What exactly does he do?
I think it's a she. I think she is a...
I don't know.
So she's not I was thinking it was a she and she was a harvester, so to speak.
It's a harvester, all right. But oftentimes when I finally grasp the sticky, lukewarm condoms filled with goop in my hands, I cackle maniacally. The rituals vary as the seasons pass, but the purpose remains clear. I have sanctified a space in my chambers.
It's such a weird place.
Where I commune with these helpless souls before their inevitable end. It is my pleasure and my solemn duty. In my attic, I staple thousands of rotting and molding sampled cum condoms to the walls.
Unfortunately, Rob, it's just water. I'm on a keto diet. Or carnivorous, whatever.
And the smell is incredible.
So this person is stapling used condoms in the attic.
Ooh.
You know, one day
are rotting and molding, and apparently the smell is incredible.
Especially in the attic.
No one can stop me because I follow the laws and rub my hands together in triumph whilst smelling the death I have caused. I am the greatest serial killer known to man, just not known yet. But my days are not only these twilight workings, but light. I go about my affairs carrying this dark knowledge within me, concealed beneath my countenance as placid as any other man's. My outward demeanor, polite, forgettable, serves well, for it masks the enormity of my deeds and makes up for the smell of sperm, I reckon. Society prattles on, blind to the depths that pulse beneath their daily word I can't pronounce, as I, unseen, reap my silent toll, getting mostly homeless men, but also some random,
Okay.
This is like, how does she acquire it? I mean, is it like they do it to her and she just collects it?
Well, no, it states at the beginning, typically they're like, hey, $50 if you take this condom to the bathroom with you and fill it up.
Oh, so it's just like a transaction.
Yeah.
It's getting weirder.
So,
fill it up. I'll do it for 20.
So getting mostly homeless men, but also some random passersby to give the sperm that might have otherwise gone into a woman, thus changing the genetic timeline forever. Maniacal laughter. The burden, though heavy, I bear with pride. I am the secret death, the unseen hand that shepherds these multitudes into their quiet oblivion, a service of which no one speaks. But were they to know, what
big
word
barrel.
could they use?
Yeah.
What condemnation could be worthy? For who among them has ever dared see their own reflection with such naked clarity? And so I carry on night after night in blessed solitude. I am both God and reaper, custodian and executioner. In this sanctum of shadow, I transcend the simple something of flesh. They could call me mad if they knew, but I am merely enlightened, and in that enlightenment, I am free. You'll see one day when you don't know if you're supposed to hear by my doing or not, because I have controlled the sperm. I am the sperm controller.
Chris, this is Andy post.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see him
So
writing this.
there are 3 comments. The first said, "This was the funniest thing I've read in a while. Also the most disturbing."
I agreed.
Welp, that's enough Reddit for today. And the F did I just read?
I mean,
Definitely not
$50 is $50, but that's I can't. You're sitting in a bar, and somebody comes up to you with a $50 bill and a Trojan. What are you going to do? I mean, $50 is $50, right? But
I guess you just have to really recognize the smell of sperm.
imagine if there's a crime scene there, all the DNA. Holy cow.
You'd be a forensic scientist. Field day.
You'd have to have a team of them.
Working around the clock.
I can tell you, yeah, exactly. I can tell you, having been in people's homes, people do weird stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I guess if they get I mean, okay, if they've got $50 to spare, well, my wife throws rocks at me. She brought another bag of rocks home for me and gave them to me tonight. So I'm not sure.
They're minerals, Marie.
What all they are. One of them looks like a nutsack, so I meant to show that one to Cheyenne earlier. So. It's called a desert rose, I found out. Hold on, I'm pulling it out.
Were you going to show it or not?
It did win.
Well, I'm trying to get it out, okay? Stop. You're pressuring me now.
Show us your nuts.
I can't get it out. You're pressuring me now. All this pressure now, I can't get it out. There. There.
Oh, that is the wrinkliest nutsack.
No, well, I mean, they never said they were perfect, so, but it's called a desert rose. She got me a whole, there's a quartz, there's a, I don't know, calcinite, there's a blue thing, there's a couple things. I mean, I got no more room on my desk for rocks, so.
You ever seen the movie Josie Wales where that Indian puts that horny toad on Clint Eastwood's face?
Yes.
He said the horned frog knows which way to go. So if you don't get that frog on my face, I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh, and to add to my Bigfoot collection, I have a police Halloween Bigfoot coin. So yeah, I got that. That's kind of cool. So
very nice, very nice.
I've got Bigfoot on everything. I didn't know how did that happen.
I need Bigfoot pajamas. So
I didn't know it. I put
just get a onesie.
I had 2 Bigfoot stickers. Yeah, or like a Chewbacca outfit.
One of my coworkers got me Bigfoot slippers, and I can't wear them because the dog chews them. It's just a toy, so just hanging in the closet. Oh well, as weird as the show as this has been, Sunday night especially for WDJY. Thank you all for listening to us. the Misfits. You never know what you're going to get with the Misfit show. Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we're real, sometimes I don't even know what that was. So, but come over, find us on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. And under the Sportcat shows, the Para OR Normal Guyz, we got shows. Monday is the Witches show. Wednesday is the Para OR Normal Guyz show. Don't have a show Thursday. I got a class. Sign up for a class. I forgot to talk about that. And then Saturday is the Misfits. So come over, find us on YouTube. Sportcat shows are Para OR Normal Guyz with a Z. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. And once we get the following up, we got a really great contest idea. So everybody at WDJY, thank you. Have a great Sunday night, and we will see you next week. Everybody else, hang on just a second. Let me push a button here.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm Miranda Maverick, and when I'm in fight camp, I never listen to the Sportcat podcast.
And we're no longer FM friendly, so welcome back, everybody.
Back.
You've been dying to say that all night. While we were on the air here, I was cruising around live YouTube, and Andy's cheating on us. He's on another show right now. So that's disturbing. So I'm sorry that Andy is cheating on us. But I've been looking for some good. Oh, now I gotta go. How do you find? I need to go find my history, my watch history, and see if that one is still live, because that we need to bring that up just for you, Cheyenne.
Oh God!
Come on, it'll be fun. That's what she said, right? How do you find your watch history? Of course, I don't know the world watch by watch. Look at my area history. See if I can find this thing. And let's see. Is it that one? Nope, it was this one. Is it still live? I don't know if it's live anymore. No, I don't think it's live anymore. I think this is the channel. Oh, yeah, this was the channel, but they're no longer live. Oh, well.
Thank God.
Nah, you're just jealous. So,
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Jealous of my lack of unibrow.
Well, our friends down at Key West are, wow, I found a stream with multiple ones. Hold on here, share screen. We lost Bobby. I don't know where Bobby went. Our friends down in Key West are still partying hard. Fantasy Fest. That looks like fun. Some people are dressed up, others are undressed. But yeah, I don't know what this one down here in the bottom left is. I don't know what that one is. Is that like control booth, maybe? What is that guy doing?
They're hugging it out.
No, yeah, I guess. There's
he
the
dressed as? A hot pocket?
As soon as you muted me, it locked everything up.
I didn't mute you. Oh, I muted when it went to the thing.
Yeah, for the transition.
I don't know what he's dressed as. Is
a burrito? A peanut?
Penis? I don't know. So
Barney Rubble?
Could be. Could be.
Had to zoom in on orange dress there.
There's a pirate. Yeah, no kidding. Ass grabbing is always good, Chris. We'll have to go check it out.
Look at that guy's mustache.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the girl. Hunchback.
Nicki Minaj.
I think it's a peanut or a Nutter Butter.
I believe you're right. I believe it is a Nutter Butter. And
Barney Rubble. Rick Moranis.
so the guy just buys a really big hat and walks.
So there's Fred Flintstone. That could be Barney Rubble.
You know, you're right.
No, it's Turd Ferguson.
Look, it's Barney and Fred are together. That's who it is.
Oh, you're right. You're
There's
right.
the fireman.
It's Turd Ferguson. It's a big hat. It's funny.
Firemen are just wandering the streets.
It's a big hat.
It's not my name.
Say it. It's funny.
Whoa, what's going on in the middle of the street?
Turd Ferguson.
Buck Futter.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about.
And did that collar seems slut.
Where's Salty Dog at?
Oh, the one back there is dressed as Lilu from The Fifth Element.
And we just missed one. We were so distracted by the guy in the collar that a girl walked by and I'm pretty sure she was topless. We totally missed it. We were distracted.
Which one's Lilu? Is that Chris Rock? Chris Tucker?
No, it's Novich.
The chick?
You're thinking of Ruby Rod.
What?
Right, Chris?
Oh.
I don't know enough about. I mean, I know The Fifth Element, and I've watched it a bunch, but because it was like a staple when I was young. But
no, she had the little white tank top on, and then the orange thingy. Yeah, and she had an orange wig on too.
Well, so did they just wander the streets and drink? I mean, I'm okay with that.
I thought about getting me a drink here in a minute. 10 o'clock.
There's no keto drinks. I looked it up.
All drinks are keto, dog. You want to know keto drinks? Bourbon and unsweet tea, keto drink.
Is that one topless too?
Which one? Where?
Walking with Grandpa over there in the white shirt. Well, she's already out of frame now.
No, I think she has body paint. I think
Vodka and Diet Mountain Dew, keto. Bourbon and unsweet tea, keto. Bourbon and water, keto.
Oh,
Vodka
she
water,
was
keto.
topless, but she was walking away. Yeah, I need to go to Key West during this just to experience it. There's Grandpa filming everybody.
That's Wendell.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes one that I'm not sure. She's wearing a fanny pack and a cowboy hat and boots.
Yeah.
She's just at the top of the frame up there, so you can't make it out. And now the cowboy hat's in the way. Get out of the way, cowboy hat girl.
Ooh, look at there. Yellow shorts.
Goodness. Yeah. It's like 90 degrees down there. So, oh, mercy. Yeah, I need to go to
It feels
Key
hot where I'm
West.
sitting. With this fire blazing.
Well, yeah, you got a fire lit. You got a fire. Oh, look at the puppy. Guy's like, don't let your puppy walk in front of me. I like his hat. There's a lot going on. There's so much to dissect here.
I know.
I think I'd have to go and be single, though. I don't think I could go married. I think I would be in serious trouble. So
It would just be by default. You'd be in trouble.
yeah, exactly. I seem to get in trouble pretty easily, so it doesn't. Is there a golf cart that pulled up with drinks? Okay, I'm down with that. You know, there's bars all up and down the strip there. Hello.
What in the world?
Which one?
I'm talking about.
Grandpa.
He's painted up.
He just got drunk and put some paint on, war paint.
He's appropriating culture.
Yeah, but I don't think he's wearing pants.
I think it's so.
I'm pretty sure that I wanted it to stay that way.
Oh, look at there.
There's a whole ass out.
Mm-hmm. Mercy. There's some that shouldn't be out. Does this goes on for like a whole week? It goes on through this weekend, I think. But I think they had a zombie walk the other night, and you were encouraged to. They lit the street up in black light, and you were encouraged to. Hi there, how you doing? Show up in glow in the dark body paint and body paint only. The city posted that, or their whatever public affairs.
Okay, so just that gentleman,
which one
was just wearing that just walked through was just wearing a black Speedo and a white like suit jacket.
Well, he's fashion. He's a fashion statement. There's a lot going on here. And you know, they say it's one of the safest places. I imagine there's a lot of drunks, but what do you expect? It's probably like Vegas. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Holy cow. And apparently they know they're on camera, so. And I don't know what down in the bottom left corner. I don't know if they're like the directors of the show. What the heck? Not sure what that was. Oh yeah, they're standing there smiling and waving. I love a nice touristy city. Oh, Maud, you know, we were just checking it out. We were just passing through. And what
There's another mostly naked guy. All right.
So is that appropriate?
In Key West, it is.
Apparently. Oh. Maybe they know that square right there is where you stand to be on the internet. Look over this way, dummy. Oh, I guess it's cops and robbers. Is that what that is?
Then there's Maud. And
Maud showed up, yes. I don't know. We'll move on to another one here in a minute, but this one is certainly interesting. If it was only 4K.
I don't know if I'd want to see it all in 4K.
Every now and then. I'm not sure what's going on down there. Bottom of the screen, but
oh, somebody get a bad spray tan?
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like Rambo war paint went wrong.
Just some crayons.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was a dude. Not to just
quit looking me directly in the eye, sir. Oh, there's the whole crayon box.
You know, when he looked up at me, I instantly thought his name is Chris. I don't know why. Maybe those two in the bottom left corner are the communications center with the police department, and they're online watching everything. Because the cops are watching these as well, so to make sure nothing happens. So maybe, I don't know. Is there audio with this? I don't know if there's audio with this. Oh, she is narrating. She said the cheerleaders have just come back.
Oh, they're Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't hear them, can you?
Mm-mm.
El Diablo.
Tell them to get their asses back here.
They're doing the same thing we are. So they're making fun of the cheerleaders. So Peaceful Pumpkin? Where the hell is that?
Oh, there's some Playboy bunnies.
Logan.
Agreed. Now they're making fun of the white heels.
They were cute.
She's got a butt cheek.
Oh my god, I gotta have to turn him off because I can't stand having him in one ear and you all in the same one. That's gonna be distracting. But yeah, they're doing the same thing we are. Turtling? I don't know what turtling. Yeah, I gotta turn him down. It's gonna get to me. Yeah. But yeah, they're doing the same thing we are. They're talking about the people on the camera. Except it seems as though they're paid to do this, so what a gravy job that must be. Oh, up there we got the cocktail waitresses. And look on the right there may be some scantily clad people.
It's a butt cheek.
I think there's more than a butt cheek a little bit ahead. 69, there's where, oh my, him and Mrs. 69. I feel like that's a boy band. Is that a boy band?
What, right in front?
Yeah, the stand in front. I feel like that's a boy band that's hitting on cheer. What in the name of God over there in a pale face?
Got a wheelchair. You're Brenda.
Oh, there goes the sheriff walking down the streets. Couple of them, actually. There's the law around there. What is she doing? Guess she's trying out for the Cowboys. I don't know. What? Did I just see what I think I just saw? Giant.
What?
Did I just see what I think? I'm pretty sure that guy had body paint on and it was a glow in the dark penis.
I missed it. I missed the glow in the dark penis. Damn it.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Wow. I almost want to hang around to see if they come back out. Well, they do seem pretty peaceful, so.
There's just so much going on. It's very hard to concentrate.
Yeah, exactly. I know. It's hard to tell which one are the working girls, so. Oh, maybe. Oh, the streets are cleaning out some.
Well, if they look enthused, then it's not them. Who knows? Maybe Florida hookers are more enthusiastic than the New York ones.
Could be. I think we need to go down there next year, Bobby. Me and you will leave our wives. We'll go down there.
Key West?
Yeah.
I'd never come back to one.
Yeah, after you've been, you don't want to come back. I will say that's true.
I don't think she'd let me come back.
Well, if she was watching the camera, probably not. All right, we'll move to another camera here in a minute, but there's so much to digest here. Oh, there's more police. 3 of them, actually. 4 of them. They seem to be walking with a purpose. Oh, he's putting on gloves. Something must be going on down the street. So
The Ninja Turtles were looking back.
Yeah, that was a Florida State trooper. She didn't seem too concerned.
I don't know. People down there at the end are looking like something's going on.
I think there's a golf cart or something there that's giving out drinks or something. Or there was. I don't know if it still is. Let's see what they're saying down here. Oh. They can cuss. Whoever. Okay. You're talking about... Well.
She seems very enthusiastic down there.
That dude's dick is...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that was that.
That's what she was screaming. That was penis. He had a pickle.
Oh my.
She says that the man that was in Deep Throat is buried on Key West, and they're having a heated argument about this. They're having a heated argument about Deep Throat.
Look at those nipples.
I was gonna say that woman just wore her lingerie out.
Holy cow. She is going off on John Holmes. There's... Okay, I gotta turn this off. Just comparing John Holmes to a telephone pole. Hey, there's your priest, Bobby. He's down there.
That's him. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, the cops are going the other way. Must not have been nothing major. So there's Robin.
There's Robin in his little skirt.
Got to make sure you have the skirt. So much going on here. Is that Willie Nelson up there? Whoa, is that body paint or is that she just happy to see us? No, I think that's a... Yeah, she's got on an outfit. Okay. Oh, they're changing the camera. Why are
Oh
they
God, somebody brought a baby. She is not happy.
She's talking about bringing the kids to Key West at 11 o'clock at night. She's got the kids out in this. Oh, yeah, she was talking about her titties. What?
I'm so confused.
I didn't see a unicorn.
Oh my. Oh my. What in the world? Oh no. Oh no.
They're betting on how drunk each one of them is. Nope.
Grandpa in a gimp suit just went inside.
Gimp. Bring out the gimp.
Good Lord, that's a tall lady.
There's Patrick Mahomes.
exactly. Drunks near ocean at 11:30 with kids. Yeah, seems like a great idea. I think they must have a chat on this channel because, they're talking to somebody. I don't know. I think the hookers are everywhere on this street. Hookers and
Guillermo's here.
hookies.
Guillermo.
Yeah, we'll go check out. I saw in Philadelphia earlier. I checked it out, and I'm pretty sure that there were people shooting up. The Hasselhoff twins.
Okay, but why are those guys' shorts, his silver shorts, half off with his man thong out?
Isn't that the way you're supposed to wear it?
I mean, go big or go home. Oh, all right.
Go home.
Oh.
He's
Hello.
all right.
Hello. Staggers.
Yeah, he was a little inebriated.
His dog walking at me.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Mercy.
Oh.
Lord, he's chasing after the other naked people. Jesus.
I gotta turn them down. That's too much. All right, well, let's see what's going on. We see what's going on down at the big tip.
There's Cousin It.
What? Not sure what that was.
That is just a giant middle finger mask.
Well, there's topless lady. I'm okay with that.
There's the same dude is coming back.
Oh my. He's got his Bane mask on.
What in the world?
Back up, dude. If you're gonna do this, back up.
Back up and look at the camera.
Kensington Avenue earlier I looked at. Yeah, back up, dude. Seriously. If you're gonna I'm gonna have to turn him up for this because she's critiquing the penises.
What kind of mask is he wearing?
Is he a burn victim?
Yes, Chris. Yes, it was.
She's upset that he backed up. Discount Rambo. Oh yeah, that guy's inebriated. Oh, here we go.
Oh my. All right.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, so he is wearing a skin suit. Is what it is.
He's trying to make friends.
He's terrifying. He looks like playing GoldenEye on N64.
She wants to see his winky. She's yelling for him to back up. Oh, he's got a "Don't Tread on Me" tattoo. Yeah, Bigfoot. Is that a Bigfoot on his other chest? Or is that's a lion, maybe? I don't.
Don't rub up against him, sir. Jesus.
I would not rub up against that.
That's no, don't touch him.
He wants to.
Oh no.
It's got a little weight to it.
Oh no.
She's like, no, that's a. Holy cow. There's a little dangle there. Oh my God. Oh, he's just going to stand on the street corner and dangle. And it's perfectly legal. Bobby, we've got to go.
And it's got a It gives him a tramp stamp too.
They're saying he's the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger.
He's like that, and he's taking a picture of that chick's ass out.
Hey, there's Tennessee fan.
Oh no!
He won't turn around and dangle for the camera. Do we know where Wendell is, Bobby?
I think we know where Wendell is.
He was at some event earlier.
Well, I'm pretty sure that maybe we don't know El Diablo. That is a Bigfoot tattoo on his right breast. Or is it a lion?
I'm pretty sure it's a lion on the breasticle. Oh, no, sir.
He slapped that girl.
You
just touch that chick?
Are you allowed to do that there? Is that legal? I mean, he's allowed to dangle on the street and nobody's saying anything. What the?
Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, don't spread the legs.
There's a stain at the bottom of. Yes, Bobby El Diablo is live down there. He's outside. I'm pretty sure that's Wendell.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy cow. I don't know. Yes, I was kind of thinking that too, Chris. That somebody beats his ass.
Somebody just punches him square in the chode.
Richard Simmons is turning around to check him out.
And just as quickly as he came, he left.
I can't do my Troy Aikman sound effect right now.
Yikes.
Yikes is correct.
Oh.
Oh my.
It's a big dude.
Yeah. I'd hate to see him.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson, welcome. We're glad you're here. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Kelly, we are watching. This is live in almost in Pensacola, Key West. They're having Fantasy Fest, which apparently is pretty much anything goes. Kind of like a sexual purge, I think. Because I've seen everything from Batman, Barney Rubble, and, well, Naked Guy.
Whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, whatever.
That was.
Hey, there's the pimp. So, how do you pick the normal people out of this?
I like the people that just wear jerseys.
Yeah.
That's all I ever wear on Halloween is a Happy Gilmore jersey.
Go Turd Ferguson.
Hey, there's Bruce Lee. It is.
And just an orange gimp suit now? All right. Pretty sure that man's ass is out.
El Diablo wants to go with you, Antlers.
No, I have plans.
No. Yeah.
Where's Salty Dog at? Is he still ashamed of himself?
It is very strange. Yeah, it could be like a P. Diddy. I don't know. Was Bruce Lee ever at P. Diddy's? I was asking for a friend.
I think he died before that.
He could have had a really good Two-Face going on there.
Oh, got a fight going
Oh, shit.
on.
Back it up for the camera. Back it up for the camera.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there's going to be a fight. Ah.
Kind of wanted to see the old guy kick his ass.
Yeah, they're not giving him the respect he deserves. Bruce Lee was about to open a can of whoop ass. Hello, Logan.
Amen, Chris.
Oh, the police have showed up. Three of them. 3 deep.
Yeah, 2 state troopers, 2 locals.
Somebody about to get tased.
Somebody drag Grandpa back home. Come on.
I like the hat.
It's Doug Dimmadome.
Oh, they're giving the cops hell.
Great.
All they did was come on and tell them to walk along. That's it. They told them. No, there was 2 state troopers. They were both female, and 2 local cops, and they just told them to walk along. Mercy. There's nothing going on at the tip. It seems as though they're doing.
It looks very lonely.
They're doing the same thing we're doing pretty much. They're commentating on it, so. Well, she's got a Tennessee something there, so. All right, lady, if you put all the cameras back up, or I'm thinking she's topless too. No. Cheyenne, for our 11 o'clock performances, you might need to do this. So
get Matt on the show and we will.
Which Matt?
I'll just wear my devil horns and nothing else and just sit here like this the whole time.
Wear a bodysuit. Okay, lady. Pinkies showed up at the tip. Oh. It's
Hey, but why?
Exactly. Chris, exactly.
Somebody take the robe away from Lieutenant Dan.
They turned him down. As fun as it is. They're just saying it's Pinky and they're waiting on the dildo to show up. Oh, El Diablo. Pinky's just going to hang out down there, I guess. All right, let me, since they're taking away all the cameras for a while, let's go see what else is live. So, Nashville is live. Whoa. Inside the Elbow Room Bar is live. It's a lot of live music, but there's not a... Okay, I don't even know what that was. That's the Night Bar. It's a bunch of guys talking about weed. All right. Satanic AI? What? No, I'm not even looking
Apparently
at it.
Auburn destroyed Kentucky.
Really?
Wendell?
Hey, Wendell. We thought you might be down in Key West. We were worried about you.
Yeah,
We
thought we might have looked like you.
Thought we might have saw you down there, buddy.
Yeah, we thought saw somebody that thought looked like you, Wendell. So, all right, let's go to the.
That's right.
Let's go to the.
I don't like that.
Kensington, Philadelphia. Nah, they're just overdosing.
Mrs. Kensington.
I'm pretty sure this is just like Town of the Zombies here. I mean, good Lord. Bobby, they want to know if you're broadcasting down by the river.
Don't worry about me. Bobby does his own thing. I'm like David Pumpkins. I'm my own thing. I'm David Pumpkins.
David
and the skeletons are
part of it.
I love that.
David Pumpkins makes me laugh so hard.
I know
that it's inappropriate how hard I laugh.
Have you watched the animated spin-off that they did on him?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, the
75 floors. We kind of got to stretch David Pumpkins out as long as we can. Is he at every floor? Look, they can't all be winners. Please hang on. He says, "Hang on for dear death."
Let's see. There's a lot of war things.
That must have been why they took our pictures when they came in here. That's my head. That's my head. I'm David Pumpkins.
Okay, this is the. Oh, this is just the one case.
How's it hanging?
Here we dance.
Go. Oh. Hi, Poppy.
Hi, Poppy.
Hi, Poppy. Any questions? Preguntas?
I love that so much.
I can't get it. I laugh uncontrollably whenever I see
That
Pumpkins.
that he kept his face nearly straight through that whole thing.
Horatio Sands.
I'm scrolling through all the live games and not sure what this is, but we'll bring it up.
Wendell wishes he was that vape.
Well,
shut the fuck up, Wendell.
Wendell's been at the Comic-Con all day.
Is that where Wendell's been?
You get him out of the damn. You get him out of the naked suit, and here he goes.
Not sure what this is, but
looks like Asians.
Well, there was some women dancing, and I'm not sure what happened.
Asian happened.
It's a lot of Bruce Lee.
I can just hear fart pipes in the parking lot. Ding, 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 ding. Walk, 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 walk.
Oh, Bobby. What am I going to do with you?
This angle makes my hat look like I'm some kind of special needs kid.
Well, you know.
Gosh, Paul.
She really shouldn't be in that dress.
Should definitely take it off.
I'm thinking that you're probably right.
North Korea. They don't have electricity.
All right. Well, we're gonna scroll on because this one is it's just not that great. If the hat fits Bobby, is what Wendell says.
It's a Bucky's hat.
Well, Nothing wrong with that.
No hats fit me. I have a size 8 head.
You've measured your head?
That's what she said.
There are some rages going on apparently in Thailand that are live.
It's raves, Glenn.
That's what I meant.
Rages. He calls them rages.
You
You kids want to go to the rage? I'm a bit of a teenager myself.
Yeah. In North Korea, that's what they call them. So
Let's just call them one bullet to the head in North Korea.
yeah.
The Mr. Ronry. I'm so Ronry.
I got a friend that's moving to Thailand. In fact, he may have already moved over there.
And it was for a work thing.
No, he actually married some girl over there.
That's the plot to Cloverfield.
So yeah, he married some girl over there, and
that's a dude. He married a dude.
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
But did you die?
All right. So here we have this.
And there you have it.
What are they dancing to?
I don't know. I can't dance.
Young and free on the 17th.
I couldn't tell you. I don't believe it's in English.
That's fine.
So it's got a catchy beat though. Oh, there we go. Well, now there is something about this. Wendell, is that what it makes you watching this? I could watch this for a while. I mean, no, Wendell, I don't think they're doing the YMCA. Not 100% sure what they're doing, but I'm okay.
H-O-T-T-O-T-O. You can take me high to go.
They're just zooming right in there, ain't they?
H-O-T-T-O-T-O.
Well, interesting. There's so many things I want to say, but I'm just not saying them. So I guess they'd probably be highly.
I'll never let that stop me. That's not how I operate.
Yeah, well, I might run for office one day. You never know.
You're gonna get some dissenting opinions out of Kentucky if you run for office.
Yeah, probably. Well,
I think your constituents in Kentucky are going to stop that.
They're not. Rebecca says the one on the left looks
They'll
like
be buying votes like Joe Biden.
Well, I hope he doesn't buy any votes. That'd hurt his VP. So he's still on the ticket. So which is really weird. Yeah, I'm very confused by this. Guess they're paid to just stand up there and dance. And I'm disappointed. I think they took our Brooklyn cameras down. Or they've blocked me from seeing them. One or the other. Because I can't see them anymore. So I haven't seen them in a while. There's a lot of South Korea. Oh, Bangkok live stream. Oh, yeah, but it's just a picture of a street. There's a lot of live streams right now from Seoul, Korea.
Heart and soul. I'm in love with you, heart.
Who knew?
And soul.
Literally are. There's like probably 20 of them. Good Lord. I think she was, Chris. All right, well.
My phone's about to die.
Surprised it ain't heated up and turned off. That's what mine usually does.
I'm far enough away from the fire.
Well, no, I'm talking from the signal. All right, well.
I haven't charged it. I charged it when I went to Wings in my truck on its charger, but that's about it.
Well, there's this. Don't think it's live, though. And no, it's not live. Well, no, it says it's live. All right, we'll see how this cowgirl does. She's got some talent.
What's that girl's name on Yellowstone from Texas? Skeeter?
I've only watched a few episodes.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't watch Yellowstone either, but I see clips all the time.
She was doing pretty good. Oh, well. Let's get another cowgirl up. Come on. Yeah, this probably isn't live. Even though it says it's live. I guess it could be streaming live, but... Well, no, is that a different... That's just a different angle of the... Or is there more than one bull? Whoa. Well, now. Well, now. She's in the saddle pretty good. Oh. Hang on, girl. You almost got this.
That seat's going to be wet by the time she's off there.
You get a free ride if you hang on long enough. I'm thinking, it's a good thing she's wearing drawers. Goodness gracious. Bobby, I don't know if you can walk this to go to church in the morning. Whoa, she's hanging on. Oh. Well. Little late there, cameraman. Little late. You failed us, cameraman. You had one job. You have one job. Oh, we got drunk grandma on here. I told you I was going to get on this goddamn thing. You helped me up here. Boy. Oh, my, I ain't felt anything like that before. Get out of here. I got a ride to do.
Yeah.
You
get
hear
the
me?
hell out of here.
Get out of here. Whoa, here we go. Wasn't like this with Grandpa.
Did she run somebody off?
Let's pull the boy together. She said, get out of there. She's ready for the ride. Oh, Grandma. Oh. You better hang on, Grandma. Your bloomers
she's gonna have a titty pop out.
Oh, mercy. Grandma's liking this. Grandma's liking this a little too much, I think.
Oh, gosh.
She's got a smile on her face. Oh, I would let her enjoy the ride for a while. Oh. I don't know if this is in Nashville or not. I forgot to look. She's hanging in there. Grandma's gonna love it. She's like, get me off this thing. It's been twice. Get used to 2 times.
Oh, gosh. that was too much.
Yeah, that was too much.
The crazed look on her face, too.
It's starting to vibrate and she ain't even on it. I just hang on. That's all I do. Oh yeah, she ain't had much loving lately. Did we lose Bobby? Yeah, we lost Bobby. Yeah, she doesn't know what to do. She's like, oh, this is nice and slow. Yeah, there it is. Nice and slow. She's not doing bad. I don't know who Dean is, but she's regretting this decision now. She is regretting this decision right now.
No, you got no.
Oh, she was regretting that decision. Oh, that was great. Oh.
We getting a twofer?
I think so.
Oh, good God, look at her feet. Oh my God.
Well, worry about her feet. It's a good thing Aaron's not here. She last show was extremely upset with how they didn't clean between rides.
Somebody get up there and yeah, shove that ass up there.
Yeah, boost old gal up there.
There we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. One more. There we go.
All right. So she's riding with a true professional. Oh my.
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
Oh, that's what she's like. No. Oh my God. This is too much. She wants to hang on. She's got to throw that girl right off there. Break her like a twig.
This feels wrong. Is this the start of a porno? I feel like this is the start of a porno.
I feel like I should be inserting quarters somewhere before watching this one.
She's already. Don't you take her with you. Don't you take her with you.
Elbow her. Hit her in the head.
See, she's trying to grab her leg. She's like, I know about this.
I'm not done yet. I want more. Give me more. She gave it a good ride earlier. You better get out of the way, Grandma, or she's gonna. She can't even get her drunk ass off of the mat. I need to go to a bar like this. They need this in Key West. Just the tip. Just the tip. Good Lord. This lady's a professional. She is a trained professional.
She's trained in riding.
She's rounded up some cowboys, I bet. Goodness gracious. She's hanging in there. Wendell. Oh, no shame. No shame.
Now somebody get a Lysol wipe.
Is this another grad? No, this looks like a librarian. Yeah, looks like a librarian. She's like, okay. I was dared to do this by my friends. Oh, it started already. She's got that librarian look. A little freak to her, though.
Yeah, but she's got the idea, though. She's putting her hand back there. She's got a...
Oh, yeah. She's read plenty of books on this.
Mm-hmm.
She's read plenty of erotic about picking up guys in cowboy bars. And she's living out her adventure tonight for the first time. Hang on, librarian. Ah, you failed us.
This wasn't as good as the book made it sound.
Yeah, exactly. One guy just helps everybody out. Oh, she's back.
No, this is the same video on...
From where we started, gotcha.
Yeah.
As entertaining as she is to watch. We'll see what else is going on here. For what it was worth, it said it was live, so... Fantasy Fest is still alive, so we can go back there. This says it's live. Is this live or? This one says it's live, but I don't think it is either.
Live after the Ren Fair.
Oh, hell, she didn't do too good. Yeah, it's not live. Oh, it's the same bar. It's just a different camera. Or maybe a different bull.
She ain't even got her ass all the way on there.
She's ready. Mount up, cowgirl.
Yeah, it's girl number 2 that needs to get her ass up there. She just looks like she's humping the first girl.
Where do I insert the quarters? Yeah, too many drums. She says, I want to go again. I'm just going to get back up in the saddle. If she can.
It's like, quit moving it, damn it.
Nope, she's down. Whoa. What the? It's Britney Spears. There's so much to dissect with this one. Yeah, it reminds me of a bug on my windshield. That's what that reminds me of. Yeah, get off of here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's had enough liquor in her to where she's ready to go. Well, something's about to pop out. She's a professional at this, I think. She knows what she's doing. She should have wore her chaps.
Yeah, see, she's got her hand right there where it needs to be.
She's getting a little cocky though.
She's like, don't worry, we practiced this last night.
Stern's always entertaining, so. All right. Okay, we're not watching a dude. Sorry.
You don't want to. Come on, we got to see his ass jiggle while he rides it.
No, not interested. Not interested. Let's see if I can find the Fantasy Fest again. Kensington. Man, there's some crazy things here. We'll check in with Key West one more time, and then we'll get out of here for the night because we're going on 3 hours, Shy.
At least it's not 5.
That's true. We've done that before. Which camera do we want? We'll go to this camera. Yeah, it looks like the crowd's thinning out too, so. Mercy. Yes, back to Key West. She's wearing it well. Yep, I guess it's a she.
Those are fake, but they look great.
Well, I mean, they all taste the same. I'm told. I don't know that for a fact, but.
Yeah, but they don't feel the same.
Never felt a pair, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, it's thinning out of here in Key West. If something crazy walks by, we'll wrap it up. Cheyenne, what do we got coming up? Are you on with us next Wednesday, Cheyenne, or?
I don't think so, but let me check.
It's Bobby's Priest. Let's see what we got coming up for Wednesday on the Para OR Normal Guyz. Probably a little bit of this afterwards. What the heck? Okay.
I will be here Wednesday, but I will not on Saturday.
Okay. We'll see if Aaron can fill in for you. What is are we already in? No, we're not there yet. Wednesday is the show before Halloween. Okay. So we've got a Bigfoot researcher, and I think another author, but I'm not sure. So it'll be a good show. What am I missing? Whoa, what am I missing? Yes, another author. So we've got a Bigfoot researcher. I got so many questions. Yeah, you too, dude. Yeah, so we got Bigfoot researcher and an author. So on Wednesday on the Paranormal Guyz. And I think on Monday with Two Broke Witches, they're going to be discussing Halloween. So yes, Wendell, and you need to wear a bodysuit when you go with a Bigfoot tattoo on it.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us when you're going to go, and we will give you, in fact, we will start a GoFundMe and get you a GoPro to wear. So
we will start the GoFundMe for your GoPro and for your skin suit.
Well, you don't get carried away. Hey, there's Ron Johnson.
Bob Ross.
Another alien down there. All right, so you'll be here Wednesday, but not next Saturday. So everybody in the chat, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, hit that notification so you know when we're here. And like, follow, share, and subscribe. And thank you, as always, for tuning in to the Misfits.
I'm so very glad you got to see me.
I'm so glad I got to see you. I've missed you.
I've missed everybody.
You're my paranormal co-host. I mean, Amanda does a great job, but you were the original. Yes, everybody, good night. Good night from Key West and all points beyond. From the Tower of Power, we're signing off. Have a great night.